Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? It is October 13th. I'm at the park today. It's windy and been raining like crazy, so I thought, here comes the wind, right when the camera comes on. So we're going to be cooking a meal today in my budget camping series. So let's go over the hardware, the food, and we'll start cooking. Okay, so we have hardware. We have a dollar store spoon, 50 cents. Cast iron skillet, this was free. If you saw my litter cleanup video, I found that in a fire pit. Olympus stove on a fuel canister. My Goodwill pot. Bottle of water for lemonade, something to drink, and then a Nalgene for water to boil the macaroni. So let's go over food. Okay, food. 1 cup of macaroni. This is cheap. A Velveeta cheese sauce. This is $1 at the dollar store. Kingsford Cajun style hot all-purpose seasoning. This was $1. Creole seasoning, $1. Texas Pete hot sauce, $1. And I thought about just doing mac and cheese, but then that would be, I've done mac and cheese, so we're going to kick it up a notch. We're going to do some, I got some pepper bacon. This is $1.92 for 3 slices. I got it out of the meat department. Then I have some ground beef in just one of these Igloo with ice packs to keep my meat cold. But it's $3.77 for 0.63, so just over half a pound of ground beef. So let's get the stove out. Should have brought my dollar store cutting board. It was only $1. I do actually have one. I think it was from the dollar store. That might be too much bacon. Said no one ever. Alright. You hear that excellent sizzle already? Oh yeah. Oops. Now let that cook. Alrighty, bacon's about done. It might be a little limp for some, but I'm going to be putting it back in the ground beef anyway, so I'm just going to pour this out onto a paper towel to absorb a lot of that grease, and it's just a piece of paper I'm going to throw away anyway, so put that back on the stove. Get my ground beef in there. You know, I told the guy at the store I only wanted 1/3 of a pound, but he started just weighing out like a whole bunch, and I'm like, dude, I want 1/3 of a pound, like 1/3. And he's like, oh. There's actually more hamburger than I really wanted originally. So I told him, you know, whatever he had was fine. Ended up being just over half. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stir some seasoning on this while it cooks. Wow, that smells pretty good. Oh man, this is cooking up great. See, I bought the dollar store spoon because I knew if I'd stuck the plastic light my fire, yeah, it would have melted. Of course, I'm losing a little bit of ground beef when I stir, which I should have stuck to my gun and told them, no, I want only 1/3 of a pound, bud. Or I could have taken some out last night, and I just didn't. I think that's about done, though. So we're gonna. I hate setting that on the table when it's hot, but I'm gonna put the pot on immediately. Crank the heat up a little. And I'm going to put the bacon back on so it stays hot. So I didn't, can't speak. The water amount is not measured, I just kind of poured some in. So when we got boil, I'll bring it. Alright. That's pretty boil. There's the pasta. Make sure it doesn't stick. Give it a quick stir. Alright. I didn't mention it, but I got a couple of these little salt packets, even though I have a bunch at home. That I put in the water to so it'll boil faster. Wow, boil over? Seriously? Ow. Dang it. I didn't expect boil over. Glad I got that in video though. I got what, maybe 3 cups of water in there? Maybe 3.5. I didn't really measure it, I just kind of poured it in there. So we'll let that boil up. Alright, that pasta's looking really close. I'll just use my scientific method for testing it. I just take one out and eat it. Hey, it's done. Let me drain this and I'll be back when I'm done. There we go. Alright. Here's the cheese sauce. 330 calories for this. How do you open it? Oh, I know how to open it. You bring out the hardware, get that in there while it's still piping hot. By the way, this handle, it gets stupid hot, so if you find one of these, just FYI, always have a bandana with you. Man, I'm actually looking forward to this. This is going to be good. It's a lot of food though. I'm probably going to need a nap after this. Alright, give this a stir. Do your job, noodles. I need the noodles, the hot noodles, to melt that cheese. Wow, that's a lot of ground beef. But it's gonna be good to the last drop. Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of beef. Alright, so note to self, a little less beef. Unless you really like ground beef. I mean, I love beef and I love bacon, so. Alright. Yeah, definitely not lacking any protein, that's for damn sure. Alright, give that a taste. Of course, no meal is complete without some Texas Pete. It's a good amount of food, man. Real good amount of food. Let's try a little bit of that Kingsford seasoning right on top. You can see me react because of the heat. You can point and laugh. That is good stuff, man. Real good stuff. Give you guys a close-up. That's how she comes out. The cheese kind of got lost in all the beef. Okay, final thoughts. That was I'm still working on it. I was packing up my stuff because that's a lot of damn food. I mean, I'm almost done with it, but if I could go back, I should have either taken some of the ground beef out or just stuck to my guns and said, no, I only want half pound, a third of a pound. Because some of the cheese, you know, the cheese is good, but you know, when you had so much food, it kind of stretched the cheese out a little too far, so you got a little less cheese. So I think the pasta amount was fine. I think just it was too much meat, too much ground beef. What was I just gonna say? Wow, brain fart. The bacon was good. Probably would have gone with maybe 2 slices. And then, you know, the Texas Pete's always a winner. This stuff's actually pretty tasty. It says it's hot, or it says spicy, but it wasn't kicking at all. Not really. I mean, I got some of the flavor, and it smells really good, or I didn't use enough of it. So it could be one of the 3. I mean, I'm not disappointed by my purchase. You know, it smells really good. So I still haven't tried the Creole seasoning. Maybe I'll do a chicken something in here and I'll use it. So, I'm really glad I brought some paper towels. I just threw them in the zip top bag. Clean up your face. Pot worked out really well. Again, very happy with it. The handle, though, as I said, gets stupid hot. So have a bandana. If you find one of these, have a bandana. I was wondering if I could wrap it in foil that would kind of buffer the heat, because it gets really hot. I don't know how hot it will get under fire, but I just don't want to get out and do a fire. Yeah. I may not need dinner after this. Well, bust out an energy drink. Let me know what you think. Pros and cons. Would you do anything differently with this meal? I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts. And as always, I appreciate all your comments. I always read them and comment and respond. I appreciate your view. Don't forget to submit videos for my playlist if you want. And with that, we're done. Have a great day. I guess we can do a parting shot with the Monster low carb.